I met my husband on a queue to board an EasyJet flight, and I have to say I had an instant dislike to the man. I met my husband in a queue to board an EasyJet flight, and I have to say I had an instant dislike to the man. I had an instant dislike to that man. That was in Italy. I'd been traveling, not with a real sense of purpose.
There's me, and there's a space.
No, there's you, there's me, and there's a space.
No, there's you, and there's me, and there is a space.
No, there's you, there's me, and there's a space.
I met my husband in the queue to board the...
You're in a good mood.
I feel a load on my head. I feel lost.
Yeah, they Googled what's the weather like today. Not I've had sex 5 times in one day, do I need help?
You guys are so
We had this, let's not have a relationship fuck when drunk enough thing. And this time I was so drunk, I've thrown up, and we were still doing it. This puddle of puke, and I remember thinking, if he doesn't come soon, he's gonna fuck me right into that puddle of puke. That exact thought, that exact sentence materialized in my brain. Let me repeat it for you. I met my husband in a queue to board an EasyJet flight. And I have to say I had an instant dislike to the man.
I met my husband in a queue to fly an EasyJet plane, and I had an instant dislike to the man. That was in Italy. I've been traveling, not with a real sense of purpose or see the world, but more because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing with my life. And I could not face the idea of getting another job. I hated back home. So I handed in my notice. I got the last month's pay along with the deposit I got back from my flat. A brand spanking new credit card. And I stuck a pin in the map of the world. determined to go wherever it landed, be it Paris, Calcutta, New York, or Dubai. I got Southampton, an entire planet to choose from, and I got Southampton. But I thought, fate, follow fate. This could be the start of the rest of your life, which is how I found myself in Southampton for 3 days. After which time I thought, fuck you, fate. And I got on a train to Paris. Paris is a damn. I'm sorry, it is. I mean, this time we all start talking about it. France is beautiful. I've been all over it. But Paris, calling that the world city? That's Leeds with wider streets. By the time I was 25, I had had exactly 3 sexual partners. The first one for 1 night, the second for 6 months, and the last one for 4 years. I put all this information together onto a spreadsheet, and I was shocked to discover that on current trends, I could be with the next guy for 326 years. I decided to go a different way. I had fun. Drink, drugs, a fair amount of cocaine, and different partners. It was fun and love and depressive, slightly upsetting, oddly curious, as well as energizing and upsetting and confusing. It was confusing. The end of it came when I was having this extremely drunk, dodgy-style sex with my flatmate in our apartment, in this grimy, suicide beige carpet. In our apartment, of all places, with green. We were having this, let's not have a relationship, that fuck when drunk enough thing, and this time I was so drunk, I had just vomit. The sick was right there. I followed it up on the carpet, and we were still doing it. The force of the thrusting was nudging me towards it, towards this puddle of puke. And I remember thinking, if he doesn't come soon, he's gonna fuck me right into that puddle of puke. That exact thought, that exact sentence materialized in my brain. Let me repeat it for you. If he doesn't come soon, he's going to fuck me right into that puddle of puke. When a sentence like that comes into your life, it's time for you to start looking at your choices. That was the end of my drinky, druggy, sluggy phase. So, I'm queuing, and this is an EasyJet flight, and it's being delayed, and they're not saying anything. So everyone in this queue is standing quietly, just hating anything within our hate radius. And this is in Italy. And let me be clear, I love Italy. Italians are great. Italy is great. But Italians don't like queuing. Italians have an extremely lax attitude towards the whole concept of the queue in general. And this was just not Italy. It was Naples. And I fucking love Naples. Naples is incredible. But if Italians don't respect the queue, then Napolitanians outright despise the queue. Napolitanians have a difficult relationship with rules. It's part of the charm. So for instance, everywhere else, a red light means stop. But in Naples, a red light means stop. So, needless to say, this Cuban